Alright, hey guys, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to talk about what I recommend for the best paper for markers. Basically, to sum up the video, I think it is laser printer paper. So basically, laser printers are different from inkjet printers because they use powder and there's like this electric process and the paper has a special coating on it. So that coating actually makes it pretty good for when you use markers. It makes it like really nice and crisp. You can use other marker paper as well, like the Ohuhu has this pretty good sketchbook on Amazon. That's great. If you draw a lot, the laser printer paper is more affordable. So regular marker paper, probably like 23 cents a sheet. Laser printer paper, 6 cents a sheet. If you want to like, you know, have free paper, not free paper, but like individual sheets of paper, or you're using a lot of it for school or college, I think laser printer paper is pretty good. Oh, also, it does matter what type of thickness the paper is. Usually 20-pound paper is going to be like the normal paper. 28 pounds or 32 pounds, I think that's fantastic. It's a nice thickness. If you can get 120 pounds, that's called cardstock. That's really thick. I like that as well. Okay, so here's a kind of a demo on normal regular paper. You'll notice like it's a little bit splotchy. It still works though, so it's all about your technique. If you are good at using your markers and you have the right marker sets, it will work. Now with laser printer paper, you'll notice that everything's just a lot more crisp. You know, it still works the same. It probably uses a little bit less ink because it has a special coating, so the paper doesn't absorb as much of it. If I turn it over, it will still bleed a little bit through, and this is just normal for all types of paper, even cardstock. And yeah, I'll go ahead and continue, show you guys some examples of me rendering on this type of paper. You'll notice that I'm sometimes hitting it twice, so I'm going really fast with the markers. How you blend, it just depends on how good your technique is. You need to know how dry your markers are. If the markers are more dry, it will be more light. I refill my markers usually every time before I, use them. You can see like when I'm using this blue here, it's super smooth. So you just need to know how to use your markers, being familiar with them, knowing the technique, and getting used to that. What else do I want to say? Yeah, markers aren't meant for you to use it like colored pencils or watercolor or oil paints. Okay, it's not the same thing. I see a lot of people trying to use the markers like a watercolor set, and markers are designed for speed. It's designed for industrial design, architecture, maybe manga, anime. A lot of that stuff's from Japan. It's about just getting the stuff down. So yeah, you see I'm doing the tree, there's a bit of splotchiness there. I'm taking advantage of the splotchiness of the marker. Yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It works. I'll go ahead and show you like the type of paper I use. I personally got this brown cardstock. I forgot what brand it was. I think it was like 40 bucks for 500 sheets. You'll notice that it's so thick that both the front and back I can draw on it. And basically I'm buying like a ream of paper, and then you go to like Kinko's or FedEx and you ask them to bind it for like $7 or something like that. It used to be like $5. But anyways, if you get like a ream of 500 sheets of paper, you can make sketchbooks out of it, maybe like 100 pages each. It's like not that much cheaper than just buying a normal sketchbook because you have to bind it and everything. It is like I think 50% cheaper. But yeah, in case anybody's wondering what type of paper I recommend, I personally recommend my students, I like using the brown paper, and you can get stuff like that on Amazon. But if you like white paper, I think laser printer paper for laser printers is definitely a really great choice. It's very affordable. It's good quality paper. Yeah, that's about it. If you want to check out any of my classes, I do have marker classes on OutSchool. Right now, they're on Tuesdays and Fridays. There are coupon codes below. If it's like your first time on OutSchool, you can ask your parents about it, and you can get up to like $40 off if you have a new account. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much. Bye.